같이 밑에 웃는 이모티콘이 하나씩 붙어 있죠.
이 웃는 완두 같은 게 붙어 있는 장면을 선수들이 뭐 기다리고 있었을 것 같습니다. 근데
네.
워낙 또 페이커는 여러 가지 좀 잘 쓰다 보니까 이 라이즈를 또 어떻게 쓸지도 한번 기대가 되는 상황이고 또 그 외계에도 쭉 한번 상향되거나 그러니까 변화된 장면들이 있습니다. 뭐 특패 같은 경우도 카드 색과 이제 별 상관없이 특히 블루 레드도 이제 쓸만하다라는
그렇죠.
식으로 좀 올려준 그런 상황이 됐고요.
그리고 베이가 제라스가 버프가 됐거든요.
네.
근데 이게 아지르 상대로 나오는 챔피언들이에요. 네. 그래서 저는 나올 수 있다고 봅니다. 베이가든 제라스든.
아직까지 확 잡는 그런 팀들은 나오지 않았습니다만 그 가능성은 충분히 있는 말씀이셨고요. 근데 아필리오스 이제 세나가 하향이 됐거든요.
그렇죠. 10.5 패치 당시에는 레드 사이드에서 원딜 3벤이 어느 정도 정형화가 돼 있었는데 10.6에서 원딜 2개의 너프를 했습니다. 이거에 대해서 팀들마다 해석이 다를 것이고 아펠리오스와 세나가 살면서 뱀픽 구도도 달라질 예정이겠죠?
아까도 말씀드렸지만 저는 메타가 변했다는 느낌은 안 드는데 뭐
네.
좀 소폭 너프가 된 부분이 있다 보니까 팀들이 어떤 해석을 들고 나왔을지 오늘 경기부터 아마 많은 팀들이 지켜보면서 참고할 것 같아요.
그러니까요. 네. 이 참고할 만한 경기를 또 오늘 펼칠 만한 팀들이 또 어떻게 들고 나올지도 궁금합니다. 특히 뭐 아까 뭐 표식도 웃는 얼굴이 있었다라는 말씀드렸는데 오늘 DRX가 첫 번째 경기이고 또 원딜하면 빼놓을 수 없는 선수 한 명이죠. 이제 네프트 선수가 오늘 또 경기를 준비하고 있는 상황이라 1경기부터 분명히 여러 가지 가능성을 짚어보는 것도 좋을 것 같다는 생각이 듭니다. 자, 오늘 첫 번째 경기 DRX와 샌드박스가 기다리고 있는데요. 관전 포인트와 함께 오늘 양 팀의 경기 미리 한번 살펴드리죠. 자, 호돈의 2라운드인데 사실 1라운드에 얻었었던 패배를 이미 2라운드에 다 해버렸습니다. 2패 속에 힘든 출발이 있긴 있었거든요.
그렇죠.
이 와중에 DRX 그래도 가장 최근 경기는 승리를 따냈었기 때문에 그나마 다행이다라고 생각하고 있을 것 같고요. 1라운드 때 보여줬던 그런 재기 넘치는 플레이를 오늘 경기 승리를 통해서 다시 되찾고 싶을 것 같습니다.
네.
그리고 샌드박스가 남은 대진이 좀 지옥이에요.
그러니까요.
네. DRX, 젠지, 그리고 하나생명, 그리고 T1까지. 오늘 경기가 어떤 고비가 되지 않을까 그런 생각이 들거든요.
사실은 1라운드에도 2승 7패로 묶였던 상황인데 지금 이미 2승을 기록하긴 했습니다만 이 일정 때문에 이 다음 승리를 얻기가 그렇게 쉽지만은 않은 샌드박스입니다. 파이팅 정말 필요한 순간이에요.
그렇죠. 샌드박스가 2승 1패를 했지만 저는 경기력 자체로는 상대가 실수해서 이겼다 이런 느낌이 더 많이 들었어요. 그렇기 때문에 앞으로는 강팀과의 대결이 남아있기 때문에
그렇죠.
강팀 상대로는 실수를 받아먹기보다는 자신들의 강점을 드러내야 되기 때문에 어떤 식으로 연습을 해왔을지 기대가 됩니다.
그렇습니다. 그 POG 그리고 단독 1위는 킹초비의 장면이 기대가 됩니다. 다양한 챔피언들을 두두 등장시켰었던 킹초비였고요. 그리고 표식도 킨드의 상향 언급해드렸던 것과 같이 이 웃는 완두의 주인공이 됐는데요.
표식의 킨드레드를 샌드박스가 저격할 수도 있겠다는 생각이 드네요.
네.
원래 이제 버프를 받기 전에도 DRX를 상대하는 팀들 킨드레드 밴을 종종 보여줬었거든요.
자, 양 팀의 그 전력을 비교해 드릴 텐데요. 지금 뭐 전반적인 수치 자체가 상당히 좋은 건 맞는데 좀 약간 묘한 느낌이랄까요? 선취점 획득률이 두 팀 모두 굉장히 낮습니다.
그리고 선취점 가져간다고 해도 그게 승리와 연결될 가능성이 그렇게 높진 않아요.
네.
5할이 넘긴 넘는데 4승 3패, 5승 4패. 이거는 선취점과 승리가 뭐 깊은 연관성을 가지고 있다고 보기 좀 어려운 데이터인 것 같고요.
그렇습니다.
그래도 DRX는 또 좋은 지표가 있죠. 드래곤 영혼 획득률이 3위, 61.1%로 꽤 높다라는 거. 그리고 샌드박스는 41.2% 좀 저조한 편인데 샌드박스는 후반전에 좀 약하다라는 느낌이 드는 게 드래곤 영혼 획득을 했을 때도 5승 2패. 좀 아쉬운 승률이 보이고 있어요. 반면 드래곤 X는 드래곤 영혼 가져가면 100%다 이겼어.
이런 지표를 보면서 그냥 초반에 안 죽고 후반 가면 DRX가 이기지 않을까라는 생각도 좀 드네요.
그렇습니다. 정확한 한 줄 요약인 것 같아요.
그러다 보니까 이 중후반에 대해서는 이 DRX의 막강함을 어쨌든 뚫어내야 되는 상황이거든요. 그래서 이 라인업은 도란 표식, 초비, 데프트, 캐리아가 나와 있는데 샌드박스가 온플릭을 1라운드 첫 출전시켰습니다.
그렇습니다. 온플릭의 오늘 선발 출전이 또 어떤 스노우볼의 출발이 될지 불씨를 지피는 역할을 온플릭이 또 훌륭하게 해낼 수 있을지 그게 좀 궁금하네요. 최근에 이제 론리 선수가 탑에서는 주전 선수로 계속 나오고 있죠.
네. 자, 키플레이어는 양 팀의 그 미드가 기다리고 있는데 두 선수 모두 첼코에서 좋은 장면을 보였던 이 두 명의 선수들 지금 현재 상황은 약간 다릅니다.
그렇죠. 저는 가장 눈에 가는 게 초비 선수의 15분 CS 차이가 눈에 가는데 저만큼 라인전을 세게 하기 때문에 상대방이 선취점을 가져가는 확률이 높다고 생각을 합니다. 그만큼 초비 선수를 말리냐 못 말리냐 이 정도 싸움으로도 봐도 무방한데요. 초비 선수를 말릴 수 있을지 온플릭 선수의 선발 라인업 이유가 있겠죠.
그렇죠. 미드 케어를 오플릭 선수가 오늘 경기는 준비하지 않았을까라는 생각이 들어요. 초비와 도브. 도브도 분명히 라인전에서 뭐 크게 밀리는 그런 모습을 보여주는 선수는 아닌데요. 상대를 찍어 누르는 모습은 사실상 없었던 느낌이에요.
예.
네, 그래서 초비하고 1대1 라인전에서는 도브가 좀 밀릴 가능성이 있다고 생각하는데 게임 뭐 1대1 아니잖아요.
그렇죠.
정글 불러서 변수를 만들어내려고 하겠죠.
자, 양 팀의 1세트 지금부터 팬페이크 살펴드립니다. DRX가 좌측 사이드 먼저 선변을 기다리고 있는데요. 자, 전반적으로 세계 시인의 10.6 패치에서의 변화는 그렇게 많지 않다라는 이야기들이 있었는데 LCK는 어떨까요? 10.6 패치의 첫 번째 경기 일단 르블랑으로 출발합니다.
지난 경기에서 초비도 르블랑을 잘 다루는 그런 모습을 보여줬었는데 그냥 밴을 했네요. 그리고 아펠리오스는 여전히 티어가 높다라는 게 확인이 되고 있죠. 아지르까지.
이렇게 되면 조이를 생각을 안 할 수가 없겠네요.
그렇네요.
쪽에서도 바로 밴을 하는 모습이죠.
이렇게 많이 됐을 때 사실 초비는 18개의 챔피언을 활용했다는 말씀 드렸습니다. 다양한 걸 쓸 수 있는데 상대적으로 도브는 그렇지는 않았었거든요. 자, 어떤 카드를 뽑아들지.
여기서 세 번째 밴이 뭘까 좀 궁금한데요, DRX. 현재 트런들이 정글 선수들 사이에서 굉장히 고평가 받고 있죠.
네.
저는 트런들 밴을 하니까 그냥 오른을 선픽하나 이런 생각이 들어요. 정글 밴을 했는데 탑 선픽이 생각나는 트런들의 밴 이유죠.
그리고 세나, 칼리스타 이런 챔피언들에 대한 생각은 어떻게 하고 있는지. 일단 칼리스타를 풀었네요.
그렇습니다.
가져가라고 얘기하는 것 같은데 글쎄요, DRX가 안 가져갈 이유가 있나요? 최근에 도란이 칼리스타도 연습 많이 했던데 데프트 원래 칼리스타 잘하고요.
사실 그 멀티 포지셔닝 능력 때문에 또 SK 네이스 칼리스타의 평가가 굉장히 높은 건데 일단 세트를 가져갑니다. 세트 출발.
그러니까 가져가려는 모습이죠. 샌드박스는.
네.
여기까지 내주면 좀 조합 구성이 피곤할 것 같다.
루트는 칼리스타로 1승 2패를 기록한 전적이 있습니다.
원래는 원딜이랑 세트의 카운터를 픽하는 게 맞는데 타릭도 살아있기 때문에 샌드박스의 입장에서는 그냥 아트록스를 픽을 하네요.
아트록스가 죽음의 우도 변경으로 인해서 티어가 더 올라간 느낌이 있거든요.
네.
그래서 지금 뭐 무난하게 론니가 가져간 것이 아닌가라는 생각이 드는데요. DRX 여기서 뭐 카이사 같은 거 갈지 아니면 다른 방향의 픽을 준비해 왔는지. 오른도 여전히 살아있긴 하거든요.
바로스로 갑니다.
바루스는 위치를 끝까지 보긴 봐야 될 것 같은데
네.
팀의 성향을 생각해 봤을 때는 데프트의 바루스일 것 같거든요.
자, 다른 라인 뭐 워낙 쓸 수 있는 선수가 있긴 있습니다만 언급하신 것처럼 루시안을 또 준비합니다. 지난 경기에 이걸로 POG를 받았었는데요.
네. 일단 데프트의 바루스가 4승으로 전적이 굉장히 좋고요.
네.
또 이제 루시안은 어떤 챔피언을 상대로든 라인전에서 강한 압박을 넣는 플레이는 가능하기 때문에 그래서 DRX는 라인전 주도권이 중요하다고 생각하고 뽑은 것 같거든요. 그리고 샌드박스는 타릭을 조합하면서 칼리 타릭 시너지가 잘 나는 고승률 조합을 뽑는 모습입니다.
그렇습니다. 두 번째 팬페이지가 열렸습니다.
전 DRX에서 무엇을 준비해 왔는지 궁금은 하네요. 사실상 샌드박스 상대로는 굉장히 사거리 긴 챔피언들로 오히려 더 말려 죽이는 식으로 게임하면 편하다고 생각을 했는데
네.
진짜 라인전 위주의 픽으로 뽑았기 때문에 뭐 DRX가 진짜 라인전에서부터 세게 하려나 이런 생각이 듭니다.
앨리스 벤 좀 날카롭네요. 저는 탑 루시안하고 앨리스 정글 그리고 미드 레넥톤 혹시 이런 게 나오지 않을까라는 생각을 하고 있었거든요.
네.
DRX 입장에서. 그리고 신드라까지.
사실 앨리스는 지난 1라운드에서 양 팀이 만났을 때 표식이 809를 찍으면서 굉장히 괴롭혔던
네.
바로 그 챔피언이었습니다. 자, 지금 조합에도 충분히 위협된다라고 판단했었던 샌드박스가 두 번째 페이지에서 앨리스를 닫았고요.
킨드레드에 대한 생각도 좀 궁금한데 그냥 거르고 있네요. 상대가 킨드레드 가져가도 어쨌든 데미지 밸런스가 너무 AD 쪽으로 가니까 그런 선택을 하지 않을 가능성이 높다고 생각을 한 건지.
네,
그리고 지금 미드 챔피언도 엄청 많이 밴댔거든요.
그렇습니다.
이거 라이즈 같은 픽이 나올 만한 뱀픽 구도가 아닌가 싶은데요.
라이즈의 변경점은 이제 후반에 룬 감옥의 딜이 증가된.
네.
자, 일단 빅토르까지 잘라버립니다. DRX.
그렇죠. 올라프를 하겠죠. 세주아니 티어가 지금 굉장히 높아졌는데 그냥
음.
미리 올라프를 뽑으면서 세주아니 한번 해봐. 약간 이런 식으로 픽을 한 것 같습니다.
오른쪽에 올라프 1라운드 때 3승 1패를 기록했습니다.
이렇게 되면은 탑 세트의 미드 루시안이라고 보는 게 맞는 것 같거든요. 반대도 가능합니다. 그리고 바르스 쓰레쉬 바텀 가겠다는 거겠죠?
네.
루시안 쓰레쉬가 바텀을 가는 경우는 LCK 기준으로는 거의 없다고 봐야 되기 때문에 그리고 이제 AP 정글러가 나오면 되는데요.
Split the map though, you can see going for the invade onto the far side. So
어떤
from an
가능성이
LNG standpoint, they're pretty okay with
원래
this.
정답인데
You haven't really got
굉장히
a
힘들 것
huge amount
같긴
of
해요.
engage or push
저였으면
pressure when it
뚫어내는
comes to the
거
likes of
기다리고.
Tarek. So what you're trying to do there is just survive the laning phase and have Tarek become much more
이건
useful in the team fights. So
표식.
with the way that DMO have split this, well, it means that Natural
Silas.
can't punish Flandre as much as you'd
Silas가
like,
참
so he's got to worry about where
네.
Elise is.
Good spotting there from
상대
I1DC.
좋은 거
Xiao
많잖아요.
Peng sees the blue buff as the
게임
carcass goes down, while XX towards top side here against a pretty well-traded
이게 지금
set.
미드의
Mark gonna find the
루시안이
Dreadful line here.
오는
Level
좀
1 still on Asura.
없어서
Ignite's gonna go down, but Gala can't find any
루시안이라고
follow-up
생각하는 게
damage.
네.
But really good start here from Mark and Gala.
Xiaopeng is on the bottom side as well. Could be looking for the dive
그래서
before level 2 gets hit.
He's still level 1, so is I1. How do you stop this?
다시.
Xiaopeng at 3, the flag and dragons. Asura finally hits that mark, but I think it's too late. Easy dive coming through, but Mark taking aggro just enough. Well done. First blood to Gala.
And they will be able to get this first turret plate as well. So DMO starting this game off really well. The biggest problem that I've seen from Gala and Mark is that they tend to overextend in lanes. But with the help of Xiaopeng in this situation, they can play that aggressive style that they like to and manage to pick up first blood.
그냥
A lot of control
루시안이 카시오페아를
Jungler
압박을
Xiao
너무
Peng
심하게 못하게 하고
Almost
네.
losing away his scuttle
미드가
crab, but he's just
반반되는
going to back
상황에서
away
올라프가 더 활기칠
towards
수
his
있다는
side
생각이
of the
들고요.
jungle.
그리고
And already you
만약
can see in the
그냥
bottom lane 20
샌드박스가
CS lead
버티고
here for
후반을
Gala.
좋아하는
And a bit of
후반을
turret
가더라도
plating.
조합이
That's
그렇게
Berserk
나쁘진
Greaves
않다고
for the first
생각을
back.
합니다.
Which is fantastic
초비
for
선수가
the
얼마나
Barons.
카시오페아를
You want to
압박을
try
하고
and use this
사일러스의
move speed
성장을
to
도와주며
avoid the dazzle
사일러스가
coming through from
성장했을 때
Tarek.
얼마만큼
So
캐리할
the
수
extra
있는지
move speed you get on
정도만
boots,
볼것
one,
같습니다.
great.
그렇죠.
But
그리고
two,
저
the
바텀
Berserk
듀오간의
Greaves are
라인
really
정도도
strong at you
중요할 것
taking down
같아요.
these turret
바르스
plates.
어쨌든
And
라인을
in the
안
losing
좋아하다
matchup that
보니까
LNG have, Gala can look to push this wave really effectively into the tower and start to work through these bottom lane turrets.
Plus, remember, he's got lethal tempo, and Berserker Greaves are a percentage, so that's always nice. And we're getting a quick look at the top lane, which has really just turned around. But you got to remember, Flandre has a massive wave here that's going to be hitting the turret any moment. Natural not too far down in CS, while Xiaopeng now towards the top side.
This is a result of the map split. Natural played it really well to allow this wave to reset back into him, so XX couldn't try and make anything happen. And if you look at the timing on it as well, this is only collapsing to the tower just as Jarvan starts to make his way to the top side as well, meaning XX can't go for any sort of dive with Flandre off the wave.
Plus, he had to back away. He's gone back to base. Picked up the skirmishing smite, now heading towards bot. But remember, the scuttle crab was picked up as you're looking at bot for a reason here on the camera. Gala and Mark just trading so much better. Asura and I1D have a bit of sustain. Can they survive long enough for XX to come down? Xiaopeng a level behind of the farming Elise. Scanner is going to find him, or maybe the control ward here. for XX, but Gala and Mark are the stronger of the two.
But XX is the stronger of the junglers, level 4 to level 3, and at least can do a lot more work because of the CC and the percentage damage, both of your current health and the execute damage.
Flicking cameras all over the place here in this early game. That's because Top keeps doing this at half health, but that's going to benefit Natural. Because for some reason, we decided to give Set HP regen in his kit. As Infernal's going to be the start. Now notice I1D and Asura have finally got the shove out. They push the lane and get a bit of deep vision alongside their jungler in XX. Maybe this opens up the dragon. Maybe this opens up mid a little bit. Because Maple now has pressure too.
This is the problem with going with this Diana, but here we
For
go.
the Dazzle. Aftershock's going to dodge a lot of that as Cocoon goes into Mark. They focus on the support while Xiaopeng jumps in. I don't think that's the right move as Xie finds the ulti as well. Dances on top of them. And DMO already found the first kill. That was too much, too fast onto Mark. And now Maple to recover, but I don't think he can. It's 1 versus 4. XX is out.
And DMO will run for the hills as well, so they won't be able to pick up the dragon right now. Will be forced to back, and potentially, this is where we start to see the opportunist of LNG. Oftentimes, they'll just go back towards the dragon right now because they know the enemy is going home.
They're backing away. No vision on the dragon, only that deep ward to look at. But I mean, that was LNG kind of showing some of the faults we criticized them for. And all attention paid to Mark. Well, the rest of LNG just have to watch. A kill went over to Xiaopeng as well, by the way. Used his flash in the process, but definitely worth it.
I like how Xie played that fight as well, because even though he was separated at the start of it, was actually managed to flash over the dragon wall from his red side jungle, because he's like, I need to get in here, I need to make this fight happen, and then sets up the play alongside Xiaopeng to, as he said, finish off that kill. So Xie, despite not being in the best of situations in this lane, is making the most of it.
He's done alright. I mean, in CS, he's actually pretty much there with Maple after these 3 minions coming through. And that ult doesn't have long of a cooldown. Now note that Maple did not burn the flash in the engage, so that is the big summoner to keep track of here alongside the exhaust that he's taken into lane.
Well, Xie, I don't think is really going to be looking for kills on towards
Flandre is. Hello, flash. Goodbye, flash from Natural.
Natural starting to struggle in this lane. Flandre really putting hurt onto the DMO top laner. And XX now moving up towards this top side to try and one support Flandre, but also see if he can get this Rift Herald when it spawns.
Oh, XX is there. Wait. Xie does get the blue buff. A moment more. I think XX was ready, but he didn't have Smite, so ignore that. But blue buff transferred over as XX now in front of Herald.
With the rest of LNG coming up to try and support it. Asura and I1D have left that bottom lane, so we'll help out XX in securing this Rift Herald. Whereas now we're going to see Gala with these Berserker Greaves try and make work on these tower plates in the bottom lane to try and answer for the Rift Herald.
Flandre is not going to be there in time, and Xiaopeng is fully committing to this bottom side too. I'm not sure which trade I like more at the moment. Flandre walking down. Chains of Corruption is there. Gala gets the slow. Great dredge line. The lockdown. The flash away. Xiaopeng does not have Cataclysm, so there's no further engage. And he might just be able to walk back to this lane as DMO are looking for round 2.
But the problem was that because they invested time to try and kill Flandre unsuccessfully, they haven't got to work with this bottom lane tower. Now gives the option to LNG to toss down this Rift Herald and look for 2 turrets off of this play because DMO haven't pushed fast enough in the bottom lane.
Yeah, remember Bulwark here, so Xiaopeng can't help. The Herald makes such a difference in the top lane. And you've also got 2 melee users there as well. Herald going to go down. And DMO going to be losing the trade here on this one, even though Gala gets a bit of solo gold. Azura right back into this game, even being down 30 CS.
So LNG aren't looking to try and continue this push for the next tower because Dragon is up and they're a bit worried about giving that control over towards the side of LNG.
Alright, next wave coming through here for Gala and Mark. There you go. Go on, Varus. You get it. Flandre coming back in. This is risky. Xiaopeng still not level 6. Maybe it's risky for DMO. Flandre looking for the engaged 1 versus 3. That was interesting.
It's a great call from Flandre. He keeps this bottom lane turret, managed to soak up all that experience, and this was the problem with DMO not committing to the tower. Hell, they don't have anyone now to finish it off. LNG are back, and they're starting up the dragon.
Yeah, they reset. They're on the bottom side. I mean, for DMO, they've got no priority here. Xie backed away as well. Infernal and first turret blood in the top lane. LNG were behind so much more before this. Now, about 2k.
And this is one of the biggest problems for DMO, is accelerating when they have a lead. They don't try and make that play for the Rift Herald, despite the fact they won out on that early engagement to Dragon. So instead of pushing the advantages with that early goal that they picked up, they lose the Rift Herald, they make the wrong play on the bottom side of the map, and have given LNG the opportunity to close the goal cap that was starting to open.
Now Marcus, be careful. Maple has his number. Bit of damage coming through here from the early Zoe as usual. Well, looking across at the build, it seems like Protobelt first here for Shie.
Good build, works out well, you get to close the gap, you manage to set yourself up better in these fights, alongside adding a decent chunk of burst damage to your kit. So standard pretty much across the board for Shie. My eyes are drifting towards top lane as well for Natural. Has the Phage completed now, so could be working up, I'd imagine, towards that Triforce.
Well, let's be honest. We don't see LPL sets building Trinity Force. Like, it is super rare. It's going to be a Black Cleaver.
I was hoping it would be the Triforce, because I think it would work really well with the combo that DMO have. You're looking very heavily towards burst damage, as we said, before that Cosmic Radiance hits. So if you can use that ability to burst out everyone in conjunction with Shie, you can do work in these fights. But I'd imagine, like the standard, you could go back for LPL, the Black Cleaver with the Bork.
Yeah, the pros here really just don't like Trinity Force, but we'll give him benefit of the doubt this game, because still only the Phage, too early to tell the story while he's farming up in the top lane. While meanwhile, we're looking towards bot. All the time use that turret is still there for Gala and Mark.
Xiaopeng getting hit there, but I just want to go back. The reason we don't see a lot of pros building Triforce is because you are so reliant in the top lane on getting exact and good gold usage out of your stats. So if you're spending money onto the likes of mana that Natural can't really use, well then you're not getting full use of that gold you've invested, and particularly for such an expensive item like Triforce, you need to be able to get good use out of it. So if you're not in a lane that's going as well as you would like we're seeing out of Natural in this top lane against Flandre, well then it makes more sense to go for Black Cleaver. You get the same CDR, you get more use out of the stats, and you're not investing gold into things that you can't.
First item picked up. There's a Protobelt there in the mid lane as well, and Blade from King. As you saw on your screen, Gala finally picked up that turret so many years later. And now 12 minutes in, with the top turret going, with the bottom turret going as well, everything just stabilizing here. As LNG seem to be preparing around the next Rift Herald, the next Dragon in 2 minutes. So we got the Vision game going on. And we got LNG as well, picking up their first items, the Essence Reaver and the Luden's Echo on Maple. So nothing out of the ordinary just yet.
They are 3,000 gold behind them, so there is still a lot of gold that's coming into DMO, and that's mostly going towards Natural in the top lane. You can see Black Cleaver already completed for him, whereas you're only looking at the components on Flandre.
I would love to see if 10.6 Aatrox still goes Death Dance, because remember that Death Dance is a different item now. 30 less AD, but you get 30 armor and MR. So you'd assume so, but I don't know. What are the pros been doing?
I think it would work really well here, especially when you're going towards an AP jungler. Getting both of those stats will work out very well. And as well, the extra CDR, the 10% is perfect for Set's kit. You want to be lowering those long cooldowns on the WE as much as possible.
Well, we're talking about Flandre, but we're going to get a Cocoon here. The Dazzle coming through as well, just short on the range for Natural, so he'll walk away. And for LNG, you can see they're waiting for that play quite a while, but just bring your attention back to the gold that you mentioned before. Yeah, it is still 3k. I'd love to see Gala and Shie's gold right now, because Shie, not even the person with a kill, has a bounty on him with 145 CS at 14 minutes.
And Shie wasn't punished in the early stages, so a lot of this gold that we're seeing is from turret plates, thank you very much, and also coming through from the CS leads that they've got. Now DMO are starting to split the map. I did see Shie for a little bit was down in that bottom lane, but with the Rift Herald now up, they want to make sure they're not burning teleports to try and keep themselves in check around this objective.
Not even a lethality build from Gala, and that damage coming through is immense. DMO get the shove here, as I was mentioning before. Herald standing there waiting 30 seconds until Dragon. We got our mid ARAM, boys. Look at this. It's 14 minutes game one, and now we're going to fight. The Death Charge knocks up 2 people. Cosmic Radiance is slow, so Maple will die. Iwandi gets low, and DMO can follow this up. That was too slow, too bad, and DMO with 2 more.
And that's what we were talking about. Because Cosmic Radiance takes that bit of time to come down, if you're caught out and DMO can throw down all their bursts at once, you're going to pick people off. And there we see Iwandi and Maple unfortunately got the worst end of that example.
Really good start for DMO. I don't think we've seen this controlled of a start against a team so far in 2023.
But this is the problem with LNG. Yes, we saw this early game where maybe they could take a fight, but they're not going for set plays. They're the ones that are taking the early game that they're given and trying to make an opportunity out of it, but they haven't been able to do so this game. Whereas Xiaopeng split the map early, dove under bot lane turret to get the kill. This is DMO making a stamp on this early game and finding themselves 4,000 gold up as a result.
Needed to come through now. 2 and 7. Remember, DMO's situation is not good, but we'll have a look at this pick here that's started by Mark.
Big mistake from me. There is no reason for you to be in River there, and he was kind of dead either way. Xie was in the mid lane trying to seek him out. Mark was over, as you can see in the river, trying to pick him off. It's poor positioning from Maple, and now gives again more control over to DMO. And with them picking up their first Rift Herald, they can try and make short work of the likes of this mid lane turret.
And you got a double kill now on the top laner here in Natural. Remember, we talked about the leads that DMO have acquired through the early game. It was mainly on Natural and how we can try and accelerate this game, but has failed in the past. Let's not forget as well that fans of DMO/Sino-Dragon, as they're called, when they entered the league in 2019 spring, will remember that they were the LDL champions, and this team played a Sword and Shield style. Sion Kai'Sa, Sion Kai'Sa, Sion Kai'Sa, and Gala was always the benefactor there. They got figured out in 2019 summer, and it felt like they really dropped off. They didn't make playoffs like they did in their debut split, so the hype died down, so people forgot about them. But you shouldn't have forgotten about Gala being a really good team fighting AD carry, much like we talked about with Asura on LNG.
And it's interesting to see them now go for such a different style, where they're trying to utilize side lanes more, avoid these team fights far more likely. But we still see glimpses of that DMO of old. We saw it in that first team fight where they were able to beat off LNG. And as a result of that gold lead they got, we're trying to crack open this mid lane turret with Rift Herald.
So just left the Herald there. Yeah, 51. Okay, well, another wave due north. As Gala's going to take the bullet time and walks out of it just in time, but Xie still gets the top lane turret in the meanwhile.
I love the way Asura is just like, for the love of God, get them off this turret. Bullet time every minion in the place. But it does mean, as he said, Xie, who has gone off to this side lane, has managed to get himself that turret. I'm not sure why Natural is not protecting this bottom lane turret, or at least pushing out this wave, because it makes the top side of the map far easier for DMO to control if they have pressure for Natural on the bottom side as well.
The Natural and Flandre do have teleport available. Natural level down in that side lane on that node as well. While DMO skirting around Vision in the enemy red side jungle. And that's my red buff now, says Gala, as we're going to focus on Gala here this game. 9.7 CS a minute for the first 15 minutes of the game. And it does bring you back to that, remembering 2019 demo, especially here. Gala on Siva was one of the best CSs in the league last year.
And he still has a little bit of a shield here in this game to set him up. Natural can provide that tankiness that he wants. Similar to the Sion, where you end up running into everyone, slamming their faces together, getting enough of a CC chain that Gala can try and take over these teams.
And he's so damn fed. He's got a Quinsu's Rage Blade. His second item completed in under 20 minutes. And most importantly, a massive CS lead still there. 40. Sorry, my math is not good. 40 over Asura. Asura doesn't have his second item yet, so he's really just trailing behind this DMO AD carry.
And I don't want to look at this bottom lane and say, hey, look, this is Iwandi who's coming in and messing this up. This was positioning mistakes from Asura that allowed Mark to get that early advantage in favor of DMO. Iwandi now is caught out in a little bit of an awkward position though, where he is on this turret, is finding it difficult to make it work in the playstyle that LNG are going for, and DMO are having the options to take turrets around the map and avoid the team fight that LNG are looking for.
I wonder he has been roaming a lot. I mean, he was level 7 till a minute ago. He was the lowest level in the game by far. Now level 8, but still massively underleveled the support of LNG. As for DMO, let's look at the next play. 45 seconds until the Mountain Dragon. They're securing Scuttle at the perfect time. DMO are in full control as they're going to get deep vision to go with it.
And this is looking like a different DMO. They are taking the objectives properly, they're setting up correctly, and oftentimes they're putting too high priority on this dragon, but they're not doing that for them.
As you say that, a bit of a curse here, Dagda. XX going to get knocked up and right back at you. LNG lose one, but take one. Cosmic Radiance comes down onto 2 from I1D. Shea now has to back away. Flandre's joined the fight.
Watch Natural, he's trying to get in here. Can't quite get onto Maple though.
Dredge line's been good so far from Mark. That's the first one we've seen miss as I1D has to be careful. Piercing arrow there from Gala comes close. But a 1-for-1 to start the trade off. Now teams are skirting around what to do next.
It's both junglers that are down, so nobody can start up this dragon. Instead, DMO are trying to see if they can drag LNG into unfamiliar territory. No wards, no vision in the river, but until that blue ward goes down.
Gotta be careful though. Maple is a Zoe who can play around with this terrain. DMO channeling into a choke. Flandre has the ulti available. Dredgeline doesn't connect. And now for the turnaround is LNG. A 3-man ulti though. Shea says no, it's over. Give a double, give one back to Natural. And some well-timed ults here as Mark goes forward once again. The showstopper not needed. It's the face breaker that breaks LNG.
And give a pat on the back to Shea. That was incredibly well performed by the mid laner of DMO. And now we see DMO not put that emphasis on the dragon we saw of old. They know they can take the bar.
Of course they can. This Varus is big and so is Shea alongside everyone else in DMO roster.
And DMO have looked so much better now that they've got that new coaching. Ye is only come in just